Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to Leftovers reaction, and I'm just about ready now to start season 2 episode 1. I don't know what it's called, I forgot to look. Anywho, I had a lot to say about the characters at the end of the last season. A lot of it was negative they're very, very interesting characters, but they're not very nice people in general. I think I said that Nora was the only one that, to me, showed any signs of real humanity in all of this. It's the only thing I could recognise the humanity in, I suppose you could say. And all the way through season 1, I got what was going on in the here and now, each development, but I was missing something, and I couldn't really place what it was that I was missing. I knew I was missing something that was being implied in the background, something that would make me understand, and I was missing it. And I couldn't figure out why and what it was that I was missing. And I've had a good old long think about it between the end of the last season and now. And I worked it out. I worked out what it was that I was missing all that time. And that was scale. And once I realised that, it's put a lot of things into perspective. I'm not so hard on the characters now. I can empathise with their situations a hell of a lot more now that I've grasped what it was that I was missing. So we've got the... First off, okay, I don't know for American town sizes. So I don't know how big the town that most of this is happening in is it considered a big town, a small city? I'm not sure of the scale of it. But the fact that Kevin does seem to kind of know, okay, he's a police officer, but the characters we've met kind of know each other, even if they didn't know each other really well. They knew of each other, so it does kind of have that small town feel to it. And then we've got the guilty remnant. Guilty remnant, their self-sacrifice. Gladys, mostly. When he went down to the incinerator where they were burning all the bodies, somebody mentioned I can't remember if it was mentioned there or mentioned in one of his many phone calls to that FBI agent, the Florida incident. And the guilty remnant, they had all their houses burnt down at the end of it, at the end of the last season. The townsfolk finally had enough, and pitchforks and burning torches. And it was like a small street of houses that got burnt down. It seemed like sort of 5, 6, 7, maybe a cul-de-sac of houses. That's a lot of occupation. That's a lot of guilty remnant occupying that small town. And that's when it hit me, the scale of it. I mean, if this is happening in a small town, so many guilty remnant, so much animosity towards the guilty remnant, the putting the mannequins in people's houses. There was a large scale operation for a small town, or what I'm imagining is a small town. But the disappearances happened all over the world. We heard it in the news broadcast in the very first episode. They were giving out figures of Germany, Australia, France, United States, etc. So it's a worldwide phenomena. And if all this stuff, guilty remnant owning 5, 6 houses in one small town, what the hell is happening in a city like Tampa, Florida, what's happening statewide, what's happening countrywide. The scale of it is enormous. And I can only assume that the guilty remnant are doing very, very similar things in all of their little branches all over the country, all over the world. That kind of boggles the mind. I mean, where else have they installed mannequins? How many others have sacrificed themselves for the cause, martyred themselves? And now I kind of get what the hell Kevin's having to deal with, what they're all having to deal with. This isn't just a localised phenomena. This is a completely new normal. This is a completely new way of life. With the target people, Wayne, I still don't know what's going on with Wayne. I mean, he's dead, but what was going on with him. And now we've left it with Nora seems to be going to be looking after the baby with Kevin, Wayne and Christine's baby. Christine's done a bunk. I don't know about Tommy. I think Tommy might be sticking around. I can't remember. Kevin's still having those amnesia attacks where he's being very, very violent and doing things that he just cannot remember and are very out of character for him, I assume, I hope, are very out of character for him. The dry cleaning incident aside, what the hell is bald guy? I can't remember his name. I think it's Lee. I can't remember. Why is he convinced that some, but not all, of the dogs have gone insane and need shooting? What exactly is that all about? Because we haven't got an answer for that yet. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I've got everything off of my chest now. It was the scale of it that really I was missing. And now every time I'm seeing something that's going to happen, I'm just going to assume that it's happening on a bigger scale everywhere else as well. We're only seeing a kind of really, really localised example. I did get a little bit of help in the comments, in Patreon comments and YouTube comments on this one, but it really helped me understand Matt's point of view. Why he's doing the things he's doing. It's a personal thing. He doesn't want to believe that it's the rapture that took all those people because he was left behind. So he needs to prove to himself and to the rest of the world that it wasn't the rapture, that the people that were taken were just as bad and corrupt as the people that were left. It was random. So I get his motivation now. As for Kevin's dad, he's hearing voices, possibly Kevin's hearing voices, and that's his amnesia. That's when the amnesia thing kicks in. Because subconsciously he listens and consciously he doesn't. So, I don't know. Something. And Jill needs... I mean, I can understand why she's joined the guilty remnant. She wants to be close to her mother. She feels disillusioned with her father. And she's looking for answers. She's looking for... Like, as a teen, as a young woman... she's looking for what is normal, and nothing is normal anymore. Everything she learned as a child has gone, and she's having to live in this new world and try and find her place in this new world. And yeah, I think that's probably Amy's problem as well. We haven't seen much of Amy lately. I think that relationship's down the drain. The twins, I think all the kids of this, they're just desperately trying to find where their place is now, because the place that they thought they had in society has disappeared. Thank you for whoever wrote those comments that gave me that kick that I needed to see the obvious. But eyes are a little bit more open now going into this season, so hopefully I'll have a better grasp on developments. Have I downloaded the right thing? It said Christopher Eccleston, but... and Liv Tyler. That is a very, very odd intro for this season. Yeah, odd. Like Neanderthals or something. Is this really happening, or is it a premonition? Is this like it's telling us that the disappearance happened before? Oh, well, they kind of disappeared now. Their entire tribe's gone now. Yeah, and now she's going to give birth. Another rather weird music choice. Uh-oh. Something else is looking for breakfast as well. Oh. Yeah, that's going to kill her, isn't it? Rattlesnake poison. Okay, so the child survives. Oh, we're in modern times now. Why did we see that?
How was the sleepover? Great. Did you get any sleep?
You want me to lie?
Yes, I want you to lie.
Did you take your meds?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Huh? That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Was it? Looked weird. That's also a little bit weird. We're not even in the same town, are we? Are we? Are we in the same town? I don't know what's going on.
So, let's do this.
Sorry?
Your thing. Can you do me?
Oh, you want a reading?
Yeah, a reading.
Okay.
So is he like Wayne? Some sort of supernatural power, or he's seen something he doesn't like?
What?
Nothing.
No, come on. What?
No, nothing, man. I'm not getting anything off you.
Tell me.
Something bad is gonna happen. To you.
This? It's all bullshit, right?
Just say yes.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
No, I want you to tell me the truth.
No, you can't handle the truth.
It's real.
John's not going to believe it anyway, is he? He will when something bad happens to him.
I gotta respect that.
Whoa, hold on.
Leave the house, Isaac.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Kitchen's over there, gas stove.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing? John, hold on, John, hold on, I don't understand.
Oh, you understand.
Okay, what do you want to hear? This is not real. Okay, this is all bullshit. Please.
So that's pretty much their town's version of the Guilty Remnant again. Pitchforks and torches for a modern era.
You were who you said you were. Should have seen it coming.
Oh, so she's okay with it.
I meant what I said. Ain't no avoiding it.
Avoiding what?
Is John gonna wake up with like no memory of what he did last night? Is he again doing all this? But then again, she's perfectly okay with it, so a normal person really wouldn't be. Eh? Why did you bury a finch? That seems a little bit odd as well.
Just a reminder for y'all, I'm up in Austin this week getting my surgery. So if you are so inclined, ask of the Lord for competent doctors and a powerful anesthesia. So I'll miss a few sermons, but just like my hip, y'all get a great replacement. My friend, Matt Jameson.
Oh, Matt. At least we've got a familiar face at last.
Thank you, Reverend Massey. I'm so grateful for your kindness.
What the hell?
Jerry, come on.
He's going to sacrifice a goat in the middle of a restaurant? Really? What the hell? Why? Why? I mean, why sacrifice the goat? But if you're going to sacrifice a goat, why do it in the middle of a restaurant? In the middle of the day? What are they doing there now? It seems that everyone from the other place is moving into this place. Has he followed Matt or something? Or Nora's followed Matt and he's followed Nora? And Jill's followed him?
Saw you moving in. I'm John Murphy. We're right next door.
I'm Nora.
Well, I see you got your hands full.
No problem, I got her.
And who's this?
This is Lily. Say hello to Mr. Murphy, Lily.
Lily.
Hey, Lily.
I like that.
Is everything all right in here?
Fine. You asked them if they eat meat?
I told them it was a barbecue. They don't eat meat. That would have been the time to tell me.
Yeah.
Wants to know when she can pick me up.
I have a brother, Matt Jameson. He and his wife came out here a couple months ago. He's helping out the Baptist church. You know?
They arrived a couple of
I
months
just met
ago.
him
Okay.
yesterday. Small world.
Not really.
Well, I was in prison.
Oh, yeah? Well, how long were you there for?
6 years, 119 days.
That's a conversation stopper, isn't it?
They think you're kidding.
Oh, sorry. No, I really was. Travis County unit. Go ahead and ask.
What?
What'd you do?
I did. What everybody wants to know.
Oh, that's none of our business.
What'd you do?
Yeah, because he's a police officer.
Attempted murder.
That's...
What happened?
Quite hard. That's quite heavy.
Well, didn't try hard enough. I'm looking forward to getting to know you better, Kevin.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
I'm sure there were some veiled threats in there somewhere. I think on both sides. I think they both definitely have a vested interest in getting to know each other.
I want you to make a scene.
If he hasn't come home.
Where is she?
Dad, the water's gone.
What? The water's gone?
Evie!
What the hell happened there then? The earthquake disrupts something and create an underground hole, and all the water's disappeared. That, I don't know. Evie and her friends were unlucky enough to be in the wrong place when the earthquake hit. That was it. Okay then, that was a little bit odd. Started weird with that introduction with that woman and giving birth and then dying of rattlesnake poison. I don't know what that's got to do with anything that we saw in this episode. Everything that I said in the introduction I'm sure is relevant to my understanding of season 1, but season 2's gone completely in a different direction. I don't know where we are in relation to where we were. We seem to be a lot further south, but further west as well, I don't know. And we're in a new town. Matt and Mary. Was Mary always played by Janelle Maloney? Because I don't remember that. I might have commented on it at the time when we first saw her, if we have seen her. In fact, have we seen her? So we've got Matt, Mary, Kevin, Jill, baby Lily, and Nora, all living in this new town now, and we've got this new character John, who is dodgy as hell, but no more dodgy than Kevin. Again, in a position of some sort of authority, but abusing his power for his own ends. But I don't know what those ends are. But it's obvious that it has to be something very, very, very extreme over a long, long period of time for that sort of animosity to result in what we saw, him burning the place down and beating his friend up. So I would like to know more about that backstory, because there has to be more to it than what we saw, because John seems such a nice bloke. And then we've got the son, whose name I can't remember. We've got Evie, who's now disappeared, along with her 2 friends. And I don't know how, apart from the fact that it exists within the same universe as the last season did, I can't see any connection between the two. Apart from the few characters. This is going to be an interesting experience, I think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep well. Bye bye.